Hi, I'm Shil.
I'm Peter.
And I'm Chris.
I'm Sam.
Hi, I'm Miriam.
And we're Team Tether. So we're going to go ahead and explain what our tasks were for this assignment. So go ahead, Shil.
For this assignment, I have to implement the database to Android, and for the iOS version, I have to add a edit location as well as calibrate GPS. For the Android implementation, I have to add get location, set location, edit location, as well as calibrate GPS. And I will also be doing the testing for the database.
And I'm just making the video, and I'm also creating the cards on GitHub.
My task is testing.
I am doing behavior modeling, so sequence diagrams, and helping to implement the Android front end.
I'm doing the architectural modeling. We're refining the model we predicted before, and we're refining the new part. Also, I'll be creating pages for the Android app.
So far, what I've learned is iOS design as well as Android mobile app creation. I've never worked with either two, so it's pretty interesting, as well as implementing a new database called Firebase to work with them as the backend. So that's definitely a plus that I've learned.
I have learned how to edit videos more intricately, and also learning how to code in Swift, the basics.
I have learned the iOS side of mobile development, and I have learned quite a bit about augmented reality, and I finally used complex math in programming.
So I've learned how to better model app behavior, to understand a code base, also to work with augmented reality in mobile apps.
I've learned how to do Android mobile app development. This is my first experience with that. Also, I'm exploring Java. I've always been a C++ programmer.
How will I apply what I've learned so far? Well, I've definitely gotten a better grasp of mobile development, so I do plan on learning more about mobile development in the summer, so I will already have hopefully a better grasp of what's going on, and it will help me understand the development process. Also with the database, I've always thought the database was just, you would create it and that was it, but as I've taken this class, I've learned there's so much more, especially with designing and then testing the database and its features. Hopefully it will help me in my career by showing that I am able to learn new technology as well as adapt.
Nice. The way I will apply what I learned in this assignment iteration and as well as this class so far will be a video editor, who knows, and hopefully maybe getting a job in the CS field and applying Apple's Swift language and being able to create graphical interfaces and user interfaces.
So testing will always be a part of the software development lifecycle. So learning more about testing, I'll be able to apply it to my own personal projects and to the industry when I enter the workforce. And learning about augmented reality really opens up a lot of doors to create products. Using AR has really opened up a lot of doors for personal projects and maybe future mobile applications for the market.
So how I actually will apply what I've learned is I've actually already applied to an internship, so waiting to hear back from that. So that means that what I'm learning from this project directly benefits me and my classes in my career.
I've always wanted to open my own software house company and work with a team of individuals who are capable of designing apps. So this project has opened up various project management opportunities for me. Also, I've learned mobile app development, which will obviously be useful. The design and architectural experience is quite interesting because without the design, the software will obviously fail.
For some of the challenges that I've faced on this assignment has probably been the documentation. Normally, I'm not used to writing out a very detailed instruction set for a typical project. Usually I just jump in and kind of figure my way through it, but it definitely has been a lot easier because of the use case diagrams and the sequence diagrams to implement a lot of the features that we have. Some of the best challenges I've faced was definitely getting a better understanding of Git, and obviously having these great team members that I have definitely have helped me when I have struggled, so I'm definitely thankful for these guys. So.
Oh, thanks.
Aww.
We love you too. Some of the challenges that definitely invoked me and made my thoughts race through my mind was definitely learning GitHub and learning Swift and being able to grind the hours of editing this video and the previous ones too, and like getting creative with the video as well. So that's really fun, and I like learning new things. So it's been awesome.
The best challenge was figuring out and struggling with the augmented reality module AR core and not being familiar with iOS development. So the worst challenge was the long design process. I am not used to spending months at a time designing how we're going to build a product. So it was interesting to see how that played out.
So my best challenge was definitely working with the augmented reality framework, just picking apart the code. It's just been really interesting to work with new technology like that. The worst challenge is definitely using the diagrams mostly, creating the diagrams. It's also been helpful, but there's been a learning process.
The best part about the Tether app and whatever we're developing is that you just dive in. You don't know anything about the problem statement or anything, and you just have to start from scratch. And each time we're building towards a new goal, and that goal gives you the deadlines, it gives you the time frame, it provides you like an energetic way to develop, because the iterations develop the habit of refining your code, and that was pretty cool. The worst challenge was making the architectural design without understanding what I was getting into. I knew the use cases and everything, but I didn't know how to implement them right off. So to integrate the design and the code, that was quite difficult for me.
Thank you for watching.
Bye! 1, 2, 3, 10.
Nice.